When it comes to choosing the best copper supplement, let's first ask, why do you need copper? Copper is crucial for making new red blood cells, supporting your immune system, and activating enzymes vital for critical body functions. Without enough copper, things can go downhill fast. Many people don't realize that copper deficiency is pretty rare but still possible, especially if you have specific medical conditions like celiac disease or a high zinc intake. Zinc and copper compete for absorption, so if you're overloading on zinc, copper can take a hit. There are different forms of copper supplements out there: copper gluconate, copper sulfate, and chelated copper being the most common. Chelated copper is often the most bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb it more efficiently. This translates to better results with smaller doses. If you want hard numbers, most adults need 0.9 milligrams of copper daily. The tolerable upper intake is 10 milligrams, so don't overdo it. Too much copper can lead to nausea or, in rare cases, organ damage. Less is often more here. Here's a pain point to watch for. Many generic multivitamins are poorly formulated. They either skimp on copper altogether or include it in weak, less absorbable forms. Know what you're buying. Don't just trust the label to have your back. Now, the best supplements I recommend are Thorne Research Copper Bisglycinate and Pure Encapsulations Copper Glycinate. Both are chelated, high quality, and made by trusted brands. They don't cut corners with fillers or poorly sourced ingredients. Pro tip: take your copper supplement with food, but away from zinc or iron supplements if you're taking those too. This improves absorption and prevents the dreaded stomach upset that can come from taking it on an empty stomach. For those keen on a natural route, you might not even need a supplement. Foods like shellfish, dark chocolate, nuts, seeds, and organ meats are rich in bioavailable copper. Sometimes diet tweaks work better than pills. But let's get real for a second. How do you know if you're low on copper? Symptoms can include fatigue, brittle hair, pale skin, or even frequent infections. If you're feeling off, a blood test can confirm what's happening under the hood. Another important point: don't assume more copper is automatically better for you. Copper toxicity is a real issue too, especially if you oversupplement. Balance is key, and working with a healthcare provider ensures you don't tip the scales too far. Living in Portland, I've noticed that local health enthusiasts tend to ignore the finer details of supplementation. Copper should never be treated as a standalone fix. It's part of a symphony of nutrients your body needs to function properly. Ultimately, whether you get your copper from food or a supplement, the goal is to maintain balance. Keep an eye on the numbers, read labels carefully, and listen to what your body is telling you. Your health deserves thoughtful attention.